And 5, 4, 3. Welcome to PeaceKeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's a very special episode. First of all, I just want to say there is some construction happening on the street in which I live. So if you hear a couple of beepings, you know, there's not much I can do about that. So anyways, it's a very special day of filming. We have just an amazing list of songs and videos to get through. I'm so excited. And we're starting off with this because, well, last night I had decided on this, and it's so funny because I got this morning, there was a comment on our previous Voice of Baceprot is the band that we're checking out today. Voice of Baceprot video. I got this, actually, this was only half hour ago, and I was just about to start filming this video when I got a comment from Marshallita, who said, "Dear, please make the reaction of VOB's video music live at Rennes, France. At 2021 full concert. Thanks a lot." And then some emojis. And it's so funny because last night I had written on my list just that very thing. So I was going to start this entire concert. We're going to do it track by track. And I'm so excited about this. It's so good to be away from, you know, the bad times that we just had in this past few years, because live music has really returned in full force. And I've already got tickets to Chinger, Tool, Beast in Black. So I really love getting in the spirit of live music. So that's why I wanted to do this concert too, because I love watching live music. And I'm very excited for this. So we're going to start today, it looks like, with School Revolution and the intro. So I'm not going to skip the intro. We're going to do this entire thing, you guys. Me and you, my friends, and family, maybe we could probably consider each other family in Indonesia, because you guys rock. So I'm very excited to dive right into this. I've got a little beer. Maybe you guys have a beverage of your choice. Maybe, what do you guys drink in Indonesia? A lot of tea? Like English people drink a lot of tea? I just figure everywhere except Canada and America, there's a lot of tea drinking going on, I noticed. I can't watch a British show. Every time someone enters a room, the dialogue is, "I'll put the kettle on." And I'm thinking, what the fuck? People in Canada drink coffee, but every time I enter a room, I'm not like, "Give me coffee." It's weird. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. You're not here to listen to my thoughts on tea and coffee, are you? Because maybe I'll start a new show, Tea and Coffee. But let's dive right into this, you guys. Let's have a drink first. Voice of Baceprot, live at Transmusicales de Rennes, France, 2021. VOB on PEACE.
Bonsoir, friends. We are VOB, Voice of Baceprot from Indonesia, and this is School Revolution.
right, we're gonna pause it right there. School Revolution by VOB on PeaceKeeper, and I gotta say that was so great. So many thoughts going on in my head as I listened to this band and watched this band. This was perfect. I'm so happy that we're doing this because watching a concert, I just did Taylor Swift's entire Revolution concert. It's on the channel if you're into that. And it's such a great way to experience an artist for the first time, because the set list is key. When they're building their set list, it's an art form in itself to build, a set list. And so it's a great way to see artists. And let's talk about this song. So I love this. I think the School Revolution and the song must be very inspired by bands like Rage Against the Machine, System of a Down to a lesser extent, maybe. But those kind of like, even in her cadence, even though I don't speak Indonesian. I mean, I know Indonesia is a multi-language, has many languages, many religions, many type of people coexist in Indonesia. But even though I don't speak the language, her cadence was very kind of Rage Against the Machine, rap-ish rock. And to go into the kind of more harmonies or the singing parts, it just felt so great and so awesome. And they have really a confidence. Like, it's almost criminal how much confidence these three young women have on stage to do a breakdown like that was in the song, to be able to groove. This is something that bands take decades to perfect, this live performing and feeling confident with the material, to be able to spend some time with it. You know what I mean? So many times you see a band and they like kind of rush through their material, but to like slow things down and vibe on this sick beat. And I mean, the bass playing in this song was so great, and it's so high in the mix, and it's awesome because the style is more kind of funky, George Clinton-esque, Flea maybe from Red Hot Chili Peppers inspired, Primus, Les Claypool, I think is his name, type of bass that's really, it's high in the mix and it's funky. So a lot of times bass gets so low in the mix, it's almost like a background presence, but they really focus on the bass. The riffs are sick, the drums are amazing. I love this band. So the song, the lyrics I have, and a lot of stuff gets lost in translation, but the song seems to be about oppression and telling people not to judge us, the clashes of perception, oppression, one another for reasons of visions and missions. It says sacrifice dreams that end up far stranded. Only focused people can survive, have a dream, and dare make it happen, it says. So this is very, School Revolution, the title. This is very about breaking down barriers, breaking down those walls, being free. And it's interesting because, so I'm going to need some help maybe in the comment section, and stay tuned. We're going to read some comments from our previous Voice of Baceprot video. But so they're about breaking barriers. They're about no oppression. And I don't want to say that religion is an oppressive force. By no means would I think anything like that. But it can be, obviously, like any religion, Islam, Christianity, Catholicism, people interpret stuff different. That's why it seems to be, there are some hardliners and then there are some more moderates. So I don't know about these three ladies, but they're wearing a hijab, which makes me think they're like devout. I know a bit about Islam. I actually dated a Muslim girl for almost a year and a half, and it got very serious. Young Kanza, beautiful woman. what was I saying? So she, when it started to get serious, she started telling me about Islam, and it's a very, beautiful thing. And like all religions, people have used it for negative and positive forces. But so to wear a hijab. You know what I mean? In my head as a Westerner, and that's why I'd love for you guys in the comment section to kind of lay it out on me. But I always thought of the hijab as sort of a thing that oppresses women. So, but they're devout, but they still have this rebellious attitude. So is there a sort of dichotomy there? Is there something that tells people that they think, well, it's like, I'm wearing my hijab. I'm proud of my religion. I'm proud of my culture. So I'm showing you I'm wearing this very religious garb for that purpose. You know what I mean? Because and then it gets into why is the hijab worn? Well, it's something. The Kanza, who I dated, didn't wear a hijab. She was actually an actress, but she says that a lot of women take it in the way of like, not everybody gets to see. I have something special that I'm saving for my husband, right, or for my family, for the people I care about. You know what I mean? My beauty. That's who I show it to, not just random people on the street. So I don't know. That's an interesting topic, though. The one that I would love for people to comment on. I know Indonesia, like I said, it's a multi-language, multi-religious country. As far as I know, there's a lot of different types of people. And so it's not a country where the hijab is enforced, So, but yeah, that's interesting. So, let's head over to our previous voice of Baceprot video and read some of the comments on that. We did the Enter Sandman cover. Where was it? We just did it, I thought. Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get them peepers? Sorry, I should have this all in advance. I need like a Jamie. Joe Rogan has Jamie, the guy who looks stuff up. Oh, the HE double hockey sticks is happening. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I should cut this out. Maybe I will. Note to Nathan, when you're editing this, maybe cut that part out. Also, you're awesome. Good job. Oh. All right. So we had some great comments. I read all the comments. I don't respond to them, but I do read them. I just, responding to comments is something I like to do in the actual videos. So, GG of Love 7253 says, what? Crowd singing, God, I love that. Appreciate your reaction. At the same concert, they made a cover of Killing in the Name from Rage Against the Machine. I can't wait to get to that. Refuse, Resist from Sepultura. I love Sepultura. Live at Penny Lane, Sabotage. Beastie Boys cover live at Paswat Taiwan concert. Okay, well, we'll get to the what we're gonna do this concert first. That's where we're starting anyway. That's what I feel like. So we'll get to it all. Don't worry. There's no rush. I'm gonna be here forever. Beyonobin 1899 says, awesome, brother. Thank you for reacting to Indonesian metal gods, metal girls band of VOB. Goose 7108 says, Peacekeeper, prepare for destination to VOB live stages in the U.S. August 2023. So that's very cool. I wish they'd do some Canadian dates. So maybe that is in the works. Damani Yusuf Marta Dyer 4685 says, VOB is the best. Thank you for React VOB. The XYZ Rush says, hail VOB. Hip Metal Funky VOB, rock on. Thanks. All right. So thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are all wonderful, beautiful people. This is a wonderful, beautiful time to exist. And I'm so happy that you're spending what time you have on this earth with me. So thank you so much. And join us next. We'll get into the rest of this concert. For Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.